The small town was surrounded by dozens of elite assassins. All the children in the town were quickly organized and fled into the cellars. Villagers sounded the alarm bells, and the townspeople were on full alert. On rooftops, in trenches, atop houses, everyone took their positions. Soon, the assassins launched their full assault. Dozens surged forward like a tidal wave. Everyone focused intently, gripping their guns tightly. Each trench had a leader who ordered everyone to hold their positions. Even as the enemy charged right up to them, they remained motionless. The enemy drew ever closer. Jack counted down the seconds. The enemy crossed the red windmill at precisely the right moment. Next was Billy. From trenches, tents, and outposts, gunfire erupted. Assassins tumbled in chaos. Troops burst from trenches in waves, first, second, third, following Nick into the town. Emma's ambushers struck simultaneously. Up front, Billy, Jack, and others showcased their skills. Those charging into town were constantly blocked by roadblocks. Nick kept moving while attacking, driving enemies into predetermined streets. People in elevated positions relentlessly surrounded and attacked. Emma and Matt fought bravely against the enemies, who kept pouring in from outside. Tom triggered another trap, blowing up a section. Jack and Billy lured the enemy deeper. Billy executed a counterattack, while Jack deployed a homemade cannon, taking out several men. However, Tom was shot during the fight. A man rushed in just in time to save him. Seeing his men nearly wiped out, Chris ordered his men to bring out his trump card, a Gatling gun. Just then, the townspeople launched their final assault on Chris's men. Each of the 7 heroes had taken down at least a dozen enemies. Suddenly, the deserting Robbie returned, shouting for his brothers to take cover inside the house. Yet even inside, bodies fell to gunfire. After a furious burst, the first clip emptied, granting the townspeople a brief respite. Nick ordered the children to retreat, while Robbie and Billy climbed a platform for long-range fire. Jack encouraged the wounded men, only to be struck by an arrow himself. An elderly Native American warrior appeared, swiftly striking Jack down with another arrow. Jack, the first of the 7 brave men, fell. The warrior then charged into the house. As he prepared to ascend the stairs, Emma ran out of ammunition. Matt arrived just in time, slashing the warrior to death with several blows. Then the second wave of Gatling fire struck. This time, both Billy and Robbie were hit. Tom knew this was a dead end, and that he wouldn't survive much longer. He decided he would be the hero. Without hesitation, he charged out. Nick rushed out to cover him. Tom seized the opportunity to mount a horse and galloped straight toward the enemy camp. Robbie and Billy continuously cleared enemies for Tom from the high platform. Chris directed the Gatling gun to target the church platform, eliminating the last enemy behind Tom. Robbie and Billy were hit multiple times by the Gatling fire. Robbie fell from the height and was killed instantly. Tom charged forward, drawing closer despite taking several more shots. The final bullet knocked him from his horse, but he struggled to his feet, seeing him still advancing, and fired one more shot. Tom couldn't